Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Connecticut Sun as they go up against the Indiana Fever. Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga, and joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Thanks for tuning in.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
And we're only a few games into the year, but in the short WNBA season, they do go fast.
They do. And they're a blur, so these teams don't really have the luxury of a long feeling out period.
I think it's a good thing, though, because it forces teams to solidify themselves quicker and makes every game count.
Extremely confident at the arc. Mabry knows she has the skill to knock these shots down.
Pass to Boston. And here is Mitchell. Mabry covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Indiana with the ball. It's a three-point game. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Fever.
3 misses to start this one, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Cloud. Mabry, she's covered by Mitchell. Here's Mabry. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Guarded by Howard. Cloud can't get it to go. And it's the Fever ball. And here's Clark. Back to Boston. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on her. Banked in off the glass.
Took them a while to get going. They finally connect on their 4th shot of the game.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the wing. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that puts them in the lead.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Now here's Mabry. Outside Charles. Parks. Back to Charles. Over Howard. A nice shot by Charles.
Well, Tina Charles is more than capable of connecting from mid-range. The defense has to respect her jumper.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Clark. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
The Sun trailing. Mabry with it. Loud outside. Fires for 3. Howard with the rebound. Indiana with the ball. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Back to Charles. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Now here's Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Howard. The three-pointer off the mark. And Connecticut has possession, trailing by 5. Outside Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. Cloud. Charles with it, guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway, Charles, good. Now Clark, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Mabry. Rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. The Fever leading. Mitchell outside. To the right side. Pass to Clark. There's the 3. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Cloud. Rebounded by the Fever.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in a heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Now here's Mabry. Outside Charles. Here's Parks. And she makes good on her first shot of the game.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
So it's Indiana now. 10-point lead. Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Clark. Pass to Boston. Right at the free throw line. Rebound Marina Mabry.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Now here's Charles. Cloud outside. Mabry. Lets the 3 fly. The Fever pull it in.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Offensive board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Parks.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Back to Mabry. Screen by Charles. And that one's good. Marina Mabry for 3.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry. Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
So it's Indiana now. 7-point differential. Now Boston. And here's Clark. Not Toss a cloud with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
The Sun making a switch here. Clark left side. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
And she knocks down the first one.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
And obviously, the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark's bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
The Shields can't hit.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Pass to Hole. Here's Boston.
Tried to step in and cut her off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and didn't establish position.
Just a tough play for that defender.
Top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an all-star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
The first free throw is good.
And back in 2023, the Sun traded away former MVP Jonquel Jones.
Yeah, sending her to New York in a blockbuster deal despite losing one of the best players in the league. Connecticut went 27-13 last year, got to the WNBA semifinals, and that tells you how good this organization is.
It's Burton. Pass to Parks.
Allen, Hole defending. Down low. Burton can't hit. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caitlin Clark outside. Here's Fabenle. Second shot opportunity, and she sinks the layup.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Pass to Burton.
Beats over Clark. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they really dominate the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Now Burton looking for her first basket still in this one. It's stolen. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by DeShields. Hull up top. Boston. To the paint. Here's Colson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hull. She's covered by Allen. Cunningham. Misses the 3. And here's Burton. And there's a pick. Inside. Endorf ball. And that one good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Here's Colson. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Boston. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Shooting 1.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
It's Burton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Fever pull it in.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
Covered by DeShields.
They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Back Benlay. The three-pointer, no good. Now Burton. On the wing, Diamond DeShields.
Parks.
Back to DeShields. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
A nice shot by Bonner.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Pass to Burton. DeShields with it. Now Allen. Bonner defending. Allen with it. She's against Bonner. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Well, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
And after going first overall in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston went on to win Rookie of the Year.
Led the league in shooting percentage, top 10 in rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more could you ask from a rookie big? Boston, an immediate impact made in setting the foundation in Indiana.
And she makes both free throws. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Mitchell with it. 16 points for her. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Endorf ball. Pass to Burton. From the yard. Connects from three-point range.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bonner right side. Outside Cunningham. Stolen by DeShields. This one for 3. And the Sun hit again from deep.
And the feed courtesy of DeShields. You know, she's really known as a scorer, but Diamond is also solid at moving the basketball.
Now here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Pass to Bonner. And here's Cunningham. Now Mitchell from deep. Not that time. It's off. Now shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. DeShields with it. And guarded by Cunningham. Boston outside. Back Benley. Out of bounds. It'll be Sun ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Connecticut has possession. Down by 12. Pass to Allen. And there's the call on Bonner. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Poked loose and stolen by Mitchell.
Defense is all about anticipation, and she anticipated that pass beautifully to get the steal.
Got a piece of it. Here's Allen. Pass to Burton. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. Bonner outside. Here's Mitchell. Boston sets a screen for 3. Rebounded by the Sun.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Burton. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
And here's Boston.
Now here's Bonner. Guarded by Charles. Bonner's shot is good.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
And here's Burton.
6 points for her. She gets that one.
Still trailing, yes, but their offense is no longer on life support here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, looking to make up some ground.
The Fever with the lead. Now Clark. She's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Bonner. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Connecticut. Allen with it. Outside Mabry. Screen by Charles. Just 5 on the clock. And Marina Mabry gets the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
The Sun trailing. Now here's Mabry. She's got 9. Six on the shot clock. Here's Cloud. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Charles. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 19. Caitlin Clark with the 3. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And here's Cloud. Outside Charles. Back to Cloud. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Well, what you love about Natasha Cloud, she walks the walk both on and off the court. Her voice is very strong.
Pass to Howard. Mitchell. Mabry covering. Clark, that one's good.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Now Mabry. She's got 9. Cloud. Screen by Charles. 6 to shoot. Back to Mabry. The tray. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Charles.
Their offense is looking better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a bit, trying to close the gap.
Clark with it. She's got 10. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
And she's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. The first one falls.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Now here's Cloud. Beyond the arc.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Clark outside.
Pass to Boston.
Mitchell with it. From deep three-point range, Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Bonner. And again, it's Connecticut.
Assist goes to Natasha Cloud.
Got it off in time. That shot off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Fever ahead, up by 3. And we'll return shortly. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Mitchell in this game, she's been everywhere.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Cloud. 5 on the clock. Mabry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Now here's Bonner. Defense is right there. Howard inside, guarded by Charles. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a groove tonight. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
Connecticut trailing. Cloud outside. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. From downtown. Rebounded by the Fever. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle. Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Clark. Here's Mitchell. For 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
to the left side wing. Pass to Charles. Mabry. Here's Nelson Adota. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
The Fever with the lead. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Caitlin Clark penetrating. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First two.
That's on Natasha Cloud.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And the first one drops. So she gets them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Charles. Cloud. She's covered by Clark. A nice shot by Cloud.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here's Clark. She's got 12. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Boston shot is good.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. You look at Kelsey Mitchell. What a contribution.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Fever on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Got to do more than that to stop Mabry. She knows how to absorb contact.
Here's the Fever with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's Bonner. Here's Clark. Mabry covering. Puts up a three. Mitchell outside. Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Now here's Boston. She's got 8. A three from Natasha Howard. And the call will be against Kelsey Mitchell. That is her first foul of the game.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Cloud outside. Charles, guarded by Howard, from 8.
It's hauled in by Boston.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Good.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Mabry. She's got 11. Charles over Howard. The bank shot, no good.
They were ready for her there. I mean, just totally collapsed the D on her.
Back to Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
And the 3 off target.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Now here's Mabry. She's covered by Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charles. And that time also missed a shot. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Here's Parks. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 ball. And it's Natasha Cloud with the trifecta.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Clark. 15 points in the game. Now Bonner. Lets it go from deep, and she's good on the 3 ball.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D's struggling to take that away from them.
Now here's Mabry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Charles. They get it again. Tries again.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 27. Shot's good by Clark.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Got a piece of it. And she makes good on the layup.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Pass to Clark.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to Howard. Now here's Bonner. Boston sets a screen. To the paint. The second chance effort. And another basket for Indiana.
This team has been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing a great job.
Now Cloud. She's got 10. Pass to Mabry. Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Left side, Charles. Over Howard. Another miss by Tina Charles.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Boston. Mitchell, shot's good.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
And Connecticut has possession. Left side, Charles. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
And this is who Charles is, a scorer who takes pride in shouldering the offensive load. She's a leader.
Here's Mitchell. She has 29. Pass to Bonner. Clark. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
She is showing no signs of slowing down here.
Here's Mabry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Charles. Clock at 6. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. So both teams changing it up here. Mitchell with it. No one on her, and she makes him pay.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Fever ahead, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Indiana with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Back Benley. Yes, it's good.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Oh, they're in the zone right now, and that bucket looks about, what, 10 feet wide for them right now?
Man.
It's Burton. Now here's Allen. Here's DeShields. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for her.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Indiana with the ball. Pass to Hull. And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. You end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
It's Burton. 4th quarter, still young, just over a minute played. Let's go with a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Bonner outside. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Here's Allen. Shoots over Bonner. Allen's shot is off. Now here's Cunningham. D right on her. Cunningham sets a screen. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Allen with the rebound. And here's Connecticut. Pass to Endor Fall. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Asta Endor Fall. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good at the line. Now Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
It's Burton. Outside to Shields. Burton. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Burton. 4 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yet another smooth stroke. That's just perfect form she's showing at the three-point line.
Pass to Hole. Now Bonner. Launches it. It's not going to go for her. Now here's Allen. Bonner defending. Outside to Shields. Burton. No good on the three. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now here's Hull, covered by DeShields. One of honor for three. He can't hit that time. The Sun on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Off target with the open look. Timeout called the Fever. make substitutions. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Boston sets a screen. Pass to Clark. The three. Good. And it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
She has been on a tear from three-point range today.
Cloud with it. Outside Charles. And here's Mabry. Guarded by Howard. Tipped. Now here's Clark. She's covered closely. Boston sets a screen. Back to Clark. The three is up. The Sun pull it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Mabry. The shot, no good. And here's Indiana. Clark, she's covered by Cloud. Now here's Clark. Back to Cunningham. To the inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. That's on Natasha Cloud. And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
I think sometimes, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much with their scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year, and she does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've yet to miss, so yeah, you really can't do any better.
Mabry up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Right side Mabry. Pass to Cloud. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. And it's the Fever ball. Mitchell with it. Mabry covering. Back to Clark. Inside. Howard with the ball. Working on Charles. The shot by Cunningham, no good. Cloud outside. Back to Mabry. To end the drought. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Pass to Clark. And here's Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Now here's Mabry. Fires from deep. Caitlin Clark pulls it in. Pass to Howard. And stolen by Charles. Outside Mabry. Now Parks. Now Charles. Now Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Cloud can't get it to go.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Clark. Here's Howard. That one goes. Count it.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Teams deciding to change it up. Now Allen. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Over Hole. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket as Charles finishes it off.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Hole. Back to Clark. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Mabry. Lets it go for 14, and she connects with the jumper.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Pass to Hole. Now Turner. Outside Cunningham. Caitlin Clark outside. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
And so here's Connecticut. And here's Mabry. To the left wing. Now here's Allen. She's covered by Clark. Marina Mabry for three. Marina Mabry missing again.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Clark outside. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.